please use ZSR if you're interested in learning the game. While ZSR is a great resource, how many new runners, how many would-be runners know of it and know to go to it? That is something I would argue right away about that one. No one wants winning in speedrunning. Remember to showcase race on machinima. Speedrunning is an esport. There's a lot of context there completely missing, and I feel this is weird to say when... Where is it? Where is it? Dude, did I not? Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah. This is weird to say this when this point here makes it so across, dude. Speedrunners get money in exchange for access to a small collection of pixels, emotes, and this is okay, but speedrunning lessons aren't. Not that I am pro lessons. I'm not even saying at all that I would ever charge for lessons. But to argue that there's you don't want money in speedrunning when sub button's been around since 2012, that's literally... You think anyone who's already big now with sub button would be as big as they are because they would be able to have the time to stream as often as they do because they're making extra revenue from the streaming itself? Like, if I was making zero money from streaming, and this is me being brutally honest here, you know, I couldn't justify dumping 40 hours a week on Yoshi if I didn't have any money being made from it. Not even because I want to make money from speedrunning, but that I wouldn't have any money to fucking eat. Like, just... Time is valuable in that regard. Like, I can't justify, you know, working 20 hours a week at, I don't know, some fucking grocery store, not getting any bills paid, not saving any money up. I would be able to go to a GDQ in the future and afford that $800 of expenses to do that if I wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, just like, there's, people confuse monetary, what's the word here? Monetary, like, anything, association with, like, this really vague, badly defined bullshit definition of what a style would be, right? To continue though, where's the oh shit, I'm sorry, I forgot I'm missing the Worster tweet, which I did not link unfortunately here. But then Worster hits up with his take on speedrun lessons and more broadly money in speedrunning, which is mostly covering what I've already said, and I replied that I agree. I think it's a later on tweet here, but the same stigma held back growth in the FGC for over a decade, honestly. Communities like this need growth to survive, and I actually agree with that 100% right there. Actually, I'm getting a little too serious. I'm throwing some music now, right? And if someone is against growing a community, they're not part of that community in the first place. Again, you don't have to agree with it. Totally understand if you don't, but I feel that's really worth getting onto here. And then I like how Greenlink brings up here that some top Street Fighter players did paid lessons as far back as 2010. This is not nothing new. All you gotta do is look at every other community and see that this is like totally normal progression, but people again get stuck on that whole grassroots stigma and associate money as being the devil when it already is. And it's not even money. It's change. You're afraid of change, which is the difference there. Because you're okay with sub buttons that already happen, even though it's money itself too. But you're afraid of change, and that scares you. That's okay though, it's only human nature. So yeah, Words throws out his thing. I agree there. Typically better to see inviting new players shouldn't be frowned upon. And then it's like a whatever. This SDA forum is dumb, but I already know that here. Strat hiders are gonna strat hide one way or another. Smart people who don't like it will make tutorials. Self-correcting, in my opinion. Read the truth right there. I like that one. Mac D, the neutral party here. Mac D, who world's best Peach main in Smash. This reminds me of something the Smash scene went through. The stigmas of grassroots and how it should be free forever. I mean, just think about that for a second, okay? If Smash was no money involved whatsoever, dude, none of them would be able to justify. There's a capping point. It's like, you know, I'm 20, I'm 22, I'm 23. I gotta get a real job now because I'm not making money doing this shit. You know, there's just nothing you can do. Mewtwo King wouldn't be able to continue doing what he's doing in Smash if there was no money involved. They would grow up and get out of the business altogether, and then you'd have a new case of 13-year-olds trying to keep up with them, and probably, again, less imagination going on, so just grind what they already did. That's what you already have now in the melee community in the first place with all the 20XX kids who were just like, all tech skill, no reads, but it's a different topic for a different day. I'm sorry, give me a second. Give me 1 second to catch my breath here. Drink some water. Hang on. Oh, fuck. Ugh. I'm almost out of water too, actually. It's a little bit unfortunate here. Okay. Alright. Take a second. Oh, dude. Yo, Vinny! Dude, Vinny, what's up, son? Yo, wait. Can I do my... Do I still have it? Wait, Benny Brew. Where is it? Check me out, son. Check me out. Pow! Alright, there we go. Alright. So to continue, though. And again, if you don't like where this is going, again, totally cool, not even a big deal. But I promise you, I'm getting to the point very, very shortly here. You'll see. And he continues though. MacD says, dude, and then War Champ with the back-to-back, back-to-back, son. All right. So people pay for lessons in music, sports, and school. Hope the speedrunning scene can understand this and it all works out well. Feels really genuine. I appreciate MacD even saying that. It's awesome. And then, but I officially threw my stance on the topic whenever Cute Links was saying, why would you pay for tutorage when you can get info from ZSR, YouTube, and IRC, and there are plenty of others who would help for free? Not to mention, yada, yada, yada. So I had to clarify my point here that I'm not supporting paid tutoring. I wouldn't do it myself. But I'm upset the community wants to reject any different attempts at educating new runners. That's what bothers me there. The rejection implies a mass community... I'm sorry. The rejection implies a mass community rejection. Sorry, the reaction. The reaction implies a mass community rejection of change that current state is perfect and optimal and no ideas are worth trying. That's what I'm actually upset about with this whole drama crap happening. If speedrunners were so open and cooperative, there wouldn't be a market for lessons. And that's what I've been trying to stress here. Paid tutoring would fail if speedrunning was open. Otherwise, if it succeeds, if Majin Phil's idea works, I'm not saying I'm hoping it doesn't. Not saying I'm hoping it doesn't. I mean, you really shouldn't even be bothering what people do with their money in the first place, honestly. That says a lot about you, the person, if you have nothing better to but care about what Majin Phil does or whatever. Otherwise, it delivers a commentary on the state of intimidation in the speedrunning community. That should tell you a lot. If people are too scared to openly whatever and they'd rather one-on-one, that should tell you that there's an intimidation problem there. It really should. Thus, let it happen and be proven correct. It fails. Too bad there'll be 0 public applicants because the stigma from 12 hours of Twitter drama, really more like a day and a half, honestly. It was really fucking terrible. And then finally... And then someone hits me up with the, I love to start speedrunning myself, but who the fuck would want to join a community with such cancerous individuals running amok? This is what I worried. The last 15 hours of Twitter makes the community look more intimidating than ever. And I mean that. So, now we covered all the Twitter drama, we can keep going here now. So the problem there, an idea at innovation or what others aren't doing to educate new runners, emphasizing what others aren't doing, was punished purely on money being involved. Not even because it was a bad idea, because clearly people approve of doing one-on-one tutoring here, but purely because money was being involved, right? Oh, son. Oh my god, dude. Yo. Through Noir, what's up, son? Through the mod right there. Okay, alright, so we're getting there. We're getting to, I think you guys are getting there a little bit more. Almost got you. Okay. Which is, was punished purely because money was involved, which is dumb because sub buttons already bring that in. Community stigma didn't allow the idea to fail organically. If it succeeded, it meant current tools aren't working, which no one... Sorry, thanks, I move here. Which no one wants to admit. That's number one thing. That's where the argument fails. As soon as you bring up that, yo, the wiki, IRC... all the bullshit, it's not working. People are not engaging in that. Those who do already are interested, but the ones who would be aren't hopping in, right? No one wants to admit that. And that's where they get all butthurt. I wrote the wiki, fuck you, you nigger boo, whatever the fuck, right? So, next thing, what I want to change. Make speedrunning less intimidating. Make resources more accessible. Stop complaining and doing nothing. Get new runners in here. The problems right now that are like, you know, as a speedrunner, right, the problems right now that are all like, you know, oh, those are task-only strats that have no real-time setups. Not that they're tasks, they just have dick as balls real-time setups altogether, right? More runners, people, and glitch hunters attacking the problem means more diversity that happens and drives runs of communities. There's nothing more hype. I mean, think about it. If there was a new glitch discovered in 120 or 70 star, whether it be like a way to teleport, I mean, you already saw that. Actually, I'm gonna buy completely list here. A way to teleport, or the way to make a backwards long jumping like more controllable in a real-time environment, more consistent. If there's a way to use BLJ vertically, like just anything. Who even fucking knows, dude? That's the whole thing about it. If there was any new thing that would affect the movement of 64, tell me people would not flip their fucking shit. The game would be immediately hype again, and it'd be like everyone in the mother would be all over 120 star if there was like a new thing going on there, right? Or even with DKC or any of the games, like whenever there's new tech discovered, it's discovery again. Everything is fresh and amazing, and there's like a big drive, and everyone is hype. That's what you should be striving for. Not world record is great, but the discovery is what really gets things going here. Ah, dude, Choco Emo, yo, big shout outs to the Twilight Princess community. You guys are fucking sick. All right, so we're getting there. So what I want to change, part 5. Oh, the reveal. Oh my God, we're almost there. Son, the next slide. Remember this? Remember this thing I tweeted out right here? The, you know, find out everything about the History Project, which is only possible by being full-time, Monday after issue runs. Remember this, right? I tweeted that out maybe 2 days ago. Well, it's a logo, okay? I've categorized the speedrun process largely as 3 sections. Discovery, routing, and grinding. Grinding, you know, for execution and polishing and whatnot, right? We continue here. Discovery is when you learn the optimized mechanics of the game, and then find the exploits, and then glitch hunt, and are able to do the optimized mechanics unintended in the game. It can happen in reverse order, it doesn't have to be in a specific order here, but ultimately the discovery, you're discovering the things, and you compile all of your discoveries together, and then you enter routing, my favorite part, having all puzzle pieces laid out on a table, metaphorically here, and piecing them together, compiling all the possibilities and discovering more ultimately by what's working and what isn't. As you know, now you know you can do all this shit. You know, the more non-linear the game, the more shit you can do. I'm sure you could, you know, the fact that you can do the what's it called here, the level warping and Banjo-Tooie means that you can just, you know, once you Yo, Orchestra, what's up, man? all right, so we're getting there. So you know, you take a game like Banjo-Tooie where you're able to like warp anywhere under like the Cheeto category or whatever, right? And it's like, you know, you can do. I'm just gonna throw up Banjo-Kazooie, I know it better. You know, let's say you can warp anywhere, and then so it's like sure you can do Rusty Bucket Bay first, or you can do Freezy Peak first or whatever. All right, we're gonna all right, this is where it gets serious. So I'm gonna throw this off here. All right, so Freezy Peak Mountain or whatever, right? You can do whatever you want, but you take all those route possibilities, you line them up side by side, and then you explore which one's working, which one's fast, and which one isn't. So thank you though. I saw that. Thank you so much. Annoyed. I love you, son. What's working? And then finally, grinding is taking the theoretical and making it the practical in the actuality. You found the most optimized option of all the ones that are currently available from the routing, and you grind to execute it as a reality. This is the least important, though, in my opinion. Yo, Tarakate, what's up, man? As a reality, this is the least important one, yet gets the most coverage across streams, and this is that I feel is certainly somewhat of a somewhat of an issue. When you see that only the grinding, which is only possible due to, oh my god, dude, man, this is getting insane now. Oh, it's Future Hexagons, yo. Fucking, I think my thing crashed actually. It's like it's lagging hardcore now. When this is getting the most coverage, and this is really only worthwhile if the other two things are happening a shit ton, I should tell you there's a problem right there, honestly. Yeah, I think my thing definitely crashed. Let me see if I can close that out and reopen that.